Rolling.
Okay, so I have a good idea for the cold open. Are you ready? Here's your cold open. Update the thumbnail, the photo, the graphics. Hi, Felicia, with Marni and crossed out, and sound effect. Strike through Felicia, add KC. That's your cold open.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Welcome to Hi Felicia. Hi Felicia. Hi Felicia.
Okay, you were just saying how you think people like to hear our life updates.
Get a lot of emails about it.
Do we have any right now?
Not really.
What are,
big disappointment.
What are the updates this past week? Halloween's over, thank fucking God.
So many emails. People are like, what's going on with your lives?
What's
I love hearing about all those little intricacies of your schedules.
You like hearing about Lennon.
We're basically like Mark Consuelos and
Kelly.
Ripa.
Oh, we're like Kelly and Mark.
We're Kelly and Mark.
They're cute.
Of the podcasting community.
They're a good-looking couple.
I mean, we're not...
You never brought up Mark and
short.
Kelly. You never, and they visit University of Michigan often. Just like us.
I don't.
Because they have a child that's there as well. Not that we have a child there, but I just meant,
As well usually means...
we will in the
I'll
future.
be a stickler, but...
I know, but really, anyway, what's going on? So if you know my husband, he only wears black T-shirts. He thinks Steve Jobs had it right, wearing the same outfit every single day because it makes life easier. No, let me talk. Please give me the floor.
Well, you're misrepresenting me, so why wouldn't I interject?
Why did you wear black T-shirts every single day?
It's not because of Steve Jobs.
You always brought Steve Jobs up.
I chose this because I got tired of picking out clothes.
Right.
And
why did Steve Jobs choose it?
A year or two later, I read that Steve Jobs also did this. It's not like I was like,
you read.
I got to be
No,
like
I
Steve
know
Jobs.
that. I believe me, I know that. But my point is that this week,
Or it was just validated by Steve Jobs.
Casey made a purchase. You should take a picture of yourself.
I just get tired. I mean, one day I was like, you know what? These are the T-shirts I like to wear.
Same
this
black
is the cut
goddamn
of jeans
T-shirt
I like to wear.
every single day. The man
Why would
never.
I want to have to stop and think, what do I want to wear? I
don't
just
know.
grab one, I grab a pair of pants, and I'm good to go.
I think style
I
is
spend
important.
10 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, those are stylish T-shirts. They're cut well. The jeans are nice.
American Apparel from fucking 2000.
I like them.
Okay, my point is that you made a new purchase this week. You bought like 5 wonderful, beautiful long sleeve flannels from Banana Republic.
It's a pop of color.
And it looks great. This is my favorite one that you've chosen so far. Please take yourself a selfie. Let's do this.
I don't know about this.
Oh, come on. Just do it. You look good, Kay. Anyway, so that's your update. By the way,
That's all I got.
Once again, not a bi-weekly. We're recording today because I really don't know what the next 2 weeks of my life are. I will be in San Francisco
This is a life update.
for coming home on the weekend because I don't want to stay there for 2 full fucking weeks. So I know I have to stop with the
It's the
F-bombs.
city by the bay.
I know I have to stop. And I love it and I'm down. But I want to be home for Lennon. And
I'll tell you something about Northern California.
but
okay?
right now we're at the point of will flights get canceled? As of today, they've apparently decreased 10% of flights thanks to the government shutdown. Not that I want to take this political, but just put out some good juju for me. I would like to make my 4 flights in the next 2 weeks. Okay? I'm just putting that out there. Now, while I'm in San Francisco, I'll be attending events, some shoots. I'm looking forward to it. What will I be watching on the plane? Now, here's a first. Not really a first. Usually I fly during the week in the mornings. I'm flying on a Sunday because my call time on Monday is 7 a.m. So for the first time, I don't feel like I have to do the work on the plane. Like I don't have to be answering emails or slacking. I could really hone down and watch something.
What are you going to watch?
So
Is this for Bye Felicia?
No, it's not for bye Felicia, but like it may be part of my uncircumcised. So we're going to pause on that. Okay. Anything else you need to discuss? And by the way, guys, Felicia has no idea we're recording, but I am going to tell her this. I called her yesterday. I FaceTimed her. She did not answer. It's her fault that she's going to be like, you didn't tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Did you send her an email with a call sheet?
No, I didn't send her a calendar invite
What
either.
kind of producer are you?
Well, because I think it's great when she doesn't know we're calling. And by the way, if you didn't listen to last week's episode where we prank her, it is gold. She called me the next day and she said she had never laughed so hard in her life listening to that episode.
2 things I want to say about that prank call. 1, she had my back.
Yeah, isn't that so great?
She did not give any information.
She really loves you.
She was
She
the
loves
vault.
you so much.
Now I know where to hide the secrets. 2, she also never assumed at any point that like maybe this is real and I need this information. Like she believed in me. She didn't believe that I had a secret family in Rhode Island. She's like, not my son-in-law.
No, because afterwards, I think we spoke to her. right? Or did she say that this on the pod? She was like, he would never. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have time to go to Rhode Island.
I hardly have time for one family, let alone two.
How do people have time to have affairs? To have time to have affairs.
All the time, though.
How do people have time for affairs?
Forget about affairs. Like
second families.
Second families.
I hear
That's
about it.
nuts.
No, I think it's when people like travel for work. Not me. And they go to Texas and they sit there for a while and they're there for a while and you got the time. I don't know.
But the time to start a family?
Well, here's the thing. There is a lot of alone time when you're traveling on business. There is.
Imagine if you had a second family in San Francisco. That'd be wild.
I meet a person, we get intimate, and I get pregnant, and that's the thing. It's harder for the woman to have a secret family because you see the belly. A lot easier for men. A lot.
So then what happens? They just get in over their heads. They're like, I got to support this woman. Otherwise, she's going to alert my first family.
So every time they travel, wow, get those miles.
But
get
what's
those miles
crazy
in.
is that sometimes both families are unaware of each other, right?
Like, 1,000%.
It's not
He's
like,
a liar. He is secret.
But that's what's crazy is like this guy, I mean, the juggling it would take to like support one family and then this family doesn't know about
we don't have enough documentaries about two families. Ooh, that's a good title. Two families.
I think they're out there. I just think
1,000%
I think it's so
they're out
common
there.
that it's not like a.
Slide
it's
into
like
my
people
DMs.
People just like suddenly go, "Oh, there was this guy that had two families," and you're like, "Oh, that happens." It's a thing because it's weird because it happens. That's what's crazy.
And I blame the men in America, all over the world. It's happening all over the world.
Let's blame 50% of the population.
Yeah, because guess what?
And
if women cannot have
49.99% of that population that
if women have two families, and I'm sure it happens, it's not a secret. You can't hide that belly. You know what I'm talking about? You can't. Okay?
I know.
Let's move on. Are you okay with that?
I'm
Is there anything else about your life that you want to share? Nothing really, right?
No.
What else happened? Is there anything?
I don't know.
For me this week was I really made it a point to like not make evening plans so I could just watch shows at night and rest. And I did that. Except I did go out last night for a school event and I really had a good time at a PTA event. It was fabulous.
Marni really.
I just really socialized with parents I hadn't spoken to, and I thought that was really important. Sitting down and talking to people.
Lennon got home from that event, and I was like, isn't it cool that you have two parents that are both good at different things? And I said, you brought the right parent to that PTA event because I am not the guy to schmooze and work a room at a PTA event.
I was literally walking around, literally sitting down by myself at a table with people I did not know to talk to them.
On the flip side, I said, you also have in me a parent that will take you to a strange city and do weird things.
Yeah.
Like there's no way you're going to do half the shit that I'm going to do with Lennon when we went to Chicago or whatever. Like we ran weird missions.
I'm too tired for that.
We ate weird foods. We bounced around.
He's got a great life.
He has the best of both worlds. You have the mom that can schmooze a PTA event, and you got the dad who's going to take you.
I don't just schmooze a PTA event. I do a lot more than that.
Okay.
But yes, I think you're like honing in on that one thing. I do.
I'm just saying that you're more of a social butterfly in these situations. I'm the guy that's going to take him to the Wiener Circle in Chicago.
I would have 1,000% done the Wiener Circle.
At midnight?
Definitely not at midnight. Not at midnight.
I know if
I'm telling you right now,
us,
I would have been like, let's go to bed.
Yeah.
I know.
That's what
I'm owning
saying.
it. I
And
agree.
Now that's a core memory
but I'm not
for better or worse.
I'm not up against the Wiener Circle. Do you want to tell everybody what happened at the Wiener Circle?
Oh my God.
But these people don't know, right? Because it was during the summer. We weren't recording.
Yeah.
These people.
These people. What do you mean these people?
Our loves, our friends, our family.
At the Wiener Circle, if you're not familiar, it is a late night. It is also open during the day. It's a hot dog joint in Chicago.
Funny, we did film Long Island Medium there. Shout out to the Medium crowd.
It's a place that's known for being abused verbally by the staff when you go in there. And I was talking to a client of mine, and they're like, oh, we brought our kids. It was during the day. And I was like, oh, this sounds like so much fun. This is going to be a core memory for Lennon. It is a different crowd at midnight. We saw Benson Boone. So afterwards, I was like, Lennon, we got to go. And he's like, I'm kind of tired. I was like, you are never going to forget this. So we drive a little further than I would have liked to. It was probably 20 minutes from the venue. We're driving through Chicago.
Oh, like you had a rental car?
Yeah, we had a rental car. Oh. And we're zigzagging through weird parts of Chicago. We get to the neighborhood where the Wiener Circle is. And it is a disturbing, like, drunk crowd. It's all just, like, drunk people and, like, the energy
Did he feel that vibe? Did he know?
Yeah. He was definitely a little like,
oh, what are we doing here?
Yeah. While we're waiting for our hot dogs, all of a sudden this drunk girl walks in, wobbles in, goes to the counter, slaps a 20 on the table and says, I need a chocolate shake. the place goes nuts. People are like, "Oh my god, she did it!"
It's like saying 6'7".
I
Everybody
didn't know
goes
what
nuts.
was going on, so I kind of take a step back.
You didn't know at that point?
I didn't know what this was. All I know is that everybody
you
else
knew.
and this drunk person in this place seems to know what the chocolate shake is. So the lights start flashing on and off. People are pulling out their phones. The wait staff starts screaming, "Put your phones away! Put your fucking phones away!" And then every person that works there behind the counter lifts their shirt up and starts shaking boobies.
Titties start flying.
And I'm holding Lennon like, "Oh my God, what did I do?" And they were covered with bras, but still, it was not appropriate for a 9-year-old. The chocolate shake. And they're shaking them, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, what did I... Child Protective Services
Did he
gonna come
laugh?
knocking on
Was
our
he
door."
like laughing or was he
laughed
like, "Uh-oh"?
afterwards? At the time, he's like, "What is going on?" Because it's just this like completely unstable energy. And
I would have loved that.
so my point is, yeah, but you would not have done this at midnight like we did.
I know.
So,
But now,
and
it's
I wouldn't want
funny.
to go to a Taste of Marion Street elementary school event. So
I got to eat a lot of different unique foods from around the world.
I'm happy for you.
Not really. I was just schmoozing. Anyway, all right, let's get to entertainment news. I just read this morning, Rachel Brosnahan, who is Mrs. Maisel, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, is making her directorial debut with a documentary about her late aunt. You're never going to guess who her late aunt is. Kate Spade. I had no idea that she was related to Kate Spade. Interesting. I thought that was interesting. All right, Casey, this is for you. Gremlins 3 is happening.
Gremlins, huh?
Oh my God.
2027.
What are we doing?
Spielberg executive producing. Now, this is for it's not really for my like fans of The Pit, but I love The Pit. Felicia will say like that's one of the few shows she will watch that's, an American series. The Pit did so well, and on the heels of it winning so many awards, HBO is now going to basically they're greenlighting these new kind of procedurals like The Pit, where it feels like Law and Order, like they're doing a cop show and a family drama called How to Survive Without Me, where they're greenlighting like 15 episodes. It feels like it's back to like NBC cable days where there's more episodes and it happens once a year. And I'm all about it. Oh, you're going to maybe you'll like this. You know the actor that is basically behind O'Mary that we're seeing in a few weeks on Broadway?
Right, I forgot we're seeing that.
Cole Escala. I believe they're a they. I think he actually goes by he, but I'll say they for safety. They are writing a movie, a Miss Piggy movie that J. Law and Emma Stone are going to be starring and producing in. I think that'll be good. They're finally giving Miss Piggy her own vehicle. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for her.
This one's for the children. You ready? Grow a Garden. Did you hear about it?
I know of Grow a Garden.
Roblox.
Yes.
It's becoming a movie. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Well, it's relatively new, so
By the
they're
way-
really striking while the iron's hot.
Do you know Grow Garden has been visited more than, are you ready for this number? 33.3 billion times. It is actually higher than Fortnite's biggest ever weekend that Fortnite ever had. Grow a Garden. Lennon could give you all the deets about Grow a Garden, about the creator, the guy that created it. He's in competition, I believe, with the guy who created Brain Rot. That to me is the movie. Let's see the creators fight. Don't you think? Don't you think?
But when they do these competitions, I only know this because when we were in Milwaukee, Lennon and I, he gave me the whole explanation
Oh, so
of
you have it.
Steal a Brain Rot versus Grow a Garden,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how the creators, in order to generate publicity and traffic,
In that moment, in that
they will
weekend.
put on events where it's this guy
Brilliant.
versus this guy. And we could not leave the apartment because there was no Wi-Fi. Lennon's like, no, there's an event at 9 a.m. I'm like, but Lennon, we got to see the Bronze Fawns in Milwaukee. And he goes, no, we can't leave until 9 a.m. because they're giving away these things during their event. And that's the creators are characters. in this whole
Unbelievable
thing.
marketing.
Incredible
Brilliant on
marketing.
these people. OMG. They are keeping kids on these screens and it's
Good for them.
insane. It's just insane. And now, though, at least we could go to the movie theater screen. I'll take
it in
Lennon
front
to
of a
see
bigger
that.
screen.
Yeah, I'd rather that. I'd rather it be consistent where they're not flipping and they're not going. And you know what? You know what was interesting? I was watching YouTube the other night with Lennon, and he was showing me something funny. And I was into this story. It was actually a Mr. Beast 40-minute episode about a man. It was like a challenge. I think he had to lose a certain amount of weight, 100 pounds, in 4 months. He was going to win a ton of money, okay? And he was living on an island by himself with a trainer, okay? And in this video, people may know of this. The trainer actually passes away.
Right, I heard
Okay,
about the
so
trainer.
it was wild. So Lennon's like, watch this. Like, this is somebody he's literally like relying on every single day. The trainer's passed away, and you're seeing this guy break down, and then an ad comes on, and Lennon goes to change a channel. I'm like, not to change a channel, like go to the next video. I'm like, I want to watch. Like, can we watch this? This is long form. I want to see the rest of this story.
He's got
And
no
Lennon
attention
goes,
span.
no, it's like, he's like, they don't like to sit through the ads. That's when they start switching to the next video so they don't have to watch
That
the
being
ads.
said, that whenever like when we were watching the World Series and watching baseball this last couple of weeks, he kind of likes the commercials on television.
Well, he doesn't like the same political ads that
That's
are
the
popping up on
problem.
YouTube.
That's the problem.
It's the same shit.
But he loves a good like Hardee's ad, you know.
Well, yeah,
or-
I think the commercials on a baseball game might land differently than the stupid shit we see on YouTube. I don't know. So nobody wants this. Got greenlit for another season.
so they do want this.
Nobody. No surprise there. No surprise there. I think it's time we call Felicia before we get into uncircumcised gems. What do you think?
Is that all of our news?
Yeah.
Then let's call her up.
All right. You guys think she's going to answer? What is she doing? 10:30 in the morning. 10:30 a.m.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you recording?
Well, I am recording.
Seriously?
Yeah, Mom, I called you yesterday to tell you. No, I didn't.
Yeah. Oh,
I
you
didn't.
did?
I called you. You didn't pick up.
There's
You
your
didn't,
pre-production meeting.
you didn't call me back.
Ah,
What were you doing yesterday? It was Thursday. You're probably playing Mahjong Rummy Cube.
Mahjong.
Okay,
Yes.
so you didn't see my missed call?
No.
Okay, fine. I'm calling. Are you available to chat for like 10 minutes?
Yes.
What's going on, Fel? How's the plane view?
Fine. How are you?
We're chilling.
Yeah.
We're just giving what the people want, and the people want to hear from you, Felicia.
Oh God.
You've been testing well.
Come on.
Are you what's been big for you this week? What are you watching, Mom? Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna guess that you didn't watch it. But a really quick side before we get into uncircumcised gems: did you watch Bump Bump Bump? All is fair.
The one on Hulu?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh fuck yeah!
Let's get into uncircumcised gems.
Let's discuss it. Okay. The minute this dropped, I watched all 3 episodes. It's on
So did
Hulu.
I.
Okay, great. I love this. So this, No One Lives Under a Rock. It's the show that Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner produced. They're paying for it. And everybody and their mother is in this show. It's Ryan Murphy. You have everybody, right? Mom, you've got Naomi
Everybody.
Watts, Glenn
I gotta
Close,
tell you,
Sarah Paulson. Wait. I'm guessing. Okay, wait.
Before I forget. Okay. I didn't realize that was Jessica Simpson.
Oh, that's the fucking best. Wait, this show, I'm watching it and I'm like, it's very soapy, it's glossy, but the world is slamming this show. They're saying
is
this is the worst show ever. But Mom, I don't think I'm still watching. Like, I'm not shutting it off. The fact that you watched all 3 though.
Yes, I did.
See, there you go. And I love the cameos. I love the ridiculous clothing, and it's way too much makeup. It is so rich and glamorous. It's literally
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but like I am just taking it for like what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
oh God,
I am not okay, a few months ago when that show Palm Springs was on Apple
Yes.
TV, I literally was like, I can't watch this. I hate it so much.
Right.
I'm at the point where I'm stopping things. I did not shut this off. I was like, give me more. Give me more. She's laughing.
The most ridiculous shit.
Can we discuss the celebrity cameos? Okay, Judith Light.
Yes.
Wow.
She didn't look bad.
Angela.
I got it. Who's the boss?
Yeah.
Judith Light. Love.
Yes.
Okay. Ed O'Neill was in this.
Yes.
Casey
Yes.
playing Glenn Close's husband, Jay from Modern Family. We have
Al Bundy.
Elizabeth Berkley,
Bundy.
Jesse Spano from Saved by the Bell. But the 3rd episode starring Rick Springfield, Jesse's girl, and Jessica Simpson. And Jessica Simpson.
I was horrified.
But Jessica Simpson is playing a character where she's married to a rock star like Rick Springfield. And Rick Springfield, they're married, is like, you need to get work done. You need to fix your nose and fix your tits and all the things. And all of her plastic surgery is botched. Now, I think it's funny because at first I was like, is Jessica Simpson playing somebody who has really bad plastic surgery? Or is that plastic surgery really that bad? Do you know what I mean?
First of all, I didn't know it was Jessica
Chicken or the
Simpson.
egg?
How did you not know it was Jessica Simpson?
I did not know.
Because you thought she was that unrecognizable?
She was unrecognizable. To me, she was unrecognizable. Everything. Bruce Springsteen. I don't mean Bruce. I mean
Rick Springfield.
Rick Springfield. When I first went, I was like, oh man, he went over the cliff and did too much stuff.
He did too much work too.
Wow, yeah. I mean, he looked ridiculous. I mean, he was so handsome when he was younger. So handsome. What did he do to himself?
This is when you should be grateful that you didn't end up getting all that work done and that facelift you wanted. I'm telling you, I think later in life, this work does not land well.
No, it does not.
Unless you're Kris Jenner and could pay $500,000 for a facelift. I don't know.
Well,
But like, what do you think of, so by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but the show is based on Kim K's like divorce attorney when she divorced Kanye. Like that's, Casey, really? How bizarre.
I did not know that.
Are you impressed that I knew that song, Casey?
I was scrolling memes while you were
Can
talking
you
about the
not do
Kardashians.
scroll?
I'm sorry.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
Felicia.
Yes.
Everyone's like, her acting is so bad. I'm not watching this for Kim K's acting.
Actually, acting-wise, I thought, okay, she's not that bad. Just that the clothing and the makeup, she looks just like her mother in some scenes.
With that short hair, and when she does that like attire where she's wearing like the female kind of like suit. Now the question is, did Chris copy that? Like, were they? I will tell you this. I don't know what happened this week.
The chicken or the egg?
There was a day where I had some downtime and there was nothing on. It was probably like a Monday, and I actually binged the current season of the Kardashians. Maybe there's like 2 or 3 episodes, and there was a scene, a whole episode where they're on set filming this show. And Kim K is in her trailer studying for the bar.
She's still studying?
No, Mom. This was on an episode of the Kardashians. She's taken the bar like a gajillion times. She never passed. But I really feel like she's like really putting the work in. And then like also on that podcast I listened to, like she like lays down a lot of rules when she's working. Like she's the person, she'll say to her manager or the production team, like I first have to take the kids to school and then I'll come to set. Like she really tries to be there. But like on the Kardashians, they were saying that they were filming like till 3 a.m. I remember one scene.
I don't believe she takes the kids to school. That's
I didn't believe it either, but she said that she does. And one day they were like, she was like, it's 10 o'clock at night. We're now having lunch. Like, I think she's working hard. And look.
Oh, I think they're working hard. I don't mean to say they're not.
Do you think that these actresses got paid just that much money that they said yes to this? I think because Ryan Murphy's name is on it, they said yes to it.
I think both. I think it's a combination of both. I mean, somehow, whenever he does something, it becomes really campy and ridiculous.
Okay, can I say something, though? In the vein of, like, Nip Tuck, which I adored when that show was on.
So did I.
That was campy as well, right?
Not as. Over the, it might have gotten campier as the seasons went on. However, I don't think it was campy in the beginning. Now, anything Ryan Murphy comes out with, I mean, you got to take it with tongue in cheek. I mean, it's kind of like with the makeup and the costumes and the houses. Jeez.
The houses. I got to tell you, we're almost done with season 1 of Glee. Oh, it's so good, Mom. It's just well done. I just want Ryan Murphy to bring back that vibe. You know what I mean?
Oh,
funny.
Right.
Him and Sarah Paulson must be just beyond best friends because
besties.
You know how he has this series on Netflix called Monster, where every season is about a serial killer. Now, look at this. Every season has been a male serial killer. She's playing the first female serial killer in season 4.
You know how I hate watching serial
Well, I'm not
killers.
watching his latest. I haven't watched the Ed. I love the Dahmer one. So do you recommend this show to your yentas? Like, is this the conversation at Mahjong? Are you talking about the show?
No, absolutely not.
You're not.
I don't even want to bring it up.
Okay, but would you recommend it to your listeners?
Yeah, I mean, if you have nothing to do and nothing else is on and you want to laugh. Or
you want to laugh.
Or you want to be astounded by the ridiculousness of the show.
Are you going to keep watching?
Maybe.
I think she is.
Do you know how many episodes there are altogether?
I don't, but my guess is 8.
I can't imagine more than 6. But
no, I can't. I don't know. Can you, Casey? Can you look that up really quick while we chat?
I can't believe they gave all the leads executive producer credit. I mean,
what am I looking up?
How many episodes of
I'm the talent now. Okay?
How many
I
episodes?
don't have to do
I'm
all
holding
this
a
research.
Phone. How many episodes of All Is Fair? There's sometimes talent like Kim K is also a producer. How many episodes of All Is Fair, the Ryan Murphy Show on Hulu will there be?
This is beneath me now.
Casey, how many episodes?
Fact check.
It will consist of 10 episodes.
Wow.
Can we get a
10.
PA in here?
10 episodes. Felicia, did you watch anything else?
I did, but I don't remember the name. I'm sorry.
Was it Korean or not?
I mean, Korean. I just watched something called, which was amazing, Dear X. It dropped 4 episodes, so I watched that last night. 3 or 4, I don't remember. That was on Vicky, though. Oh, a girl who's like insane, but she's gorgeous. I can't even tell. You're not even watching what I recommended for you, so we can go to Korea and you could have some sort of idea of what drama is like.
No, I watched the second episode of Crash Landing on You. They're very long. It was a 17
Well, they're over an
episode.
hour. I know.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. That's why it takes a lot of time. That's why I don't go anywhere. All I do is watch TV because I get invested. And it's like I'd say one more episode. And I do that now at night. And I don't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning. It's awful. I mean, I'm just getting out of bed now. It's really late.
So you blame Korea?
Yes.
No, Mom, I'm not giving up on Crash Landing on You. I just, maybe I'll do that on the plane.
He has 6 months to watch it.
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Well, what are your weekend plans?
Tomorrow night, they have a comedy show at the Clubhouse.
Do you know who's performing?
I wouldn't remember names at all. I mean, but every comedy show they've had so far has not been great.
Do you have plans tonight?
It's got to be a tough crowd, though.
Do you have plans tonight, Mom?
It is not yet. I mean, if I go anywhere, I'll just go to the bar.
Okay, if you want a bar, come to us. No, listen, Lennon is officially pitching the first inning.
2 innings.
2 innings. Start pitch.
What time?
It's at 6 o'clock if you want to come.
Oh, so it's in the dark. It must be really cold. You know what I kept thinking, Marni? I used to see you so much and be there so much, and I find that obviously now I'm not, and I feel really bad about it.
So then you should come to see him play baseball tonight.
So I will.
Oh, he'll love that.
And spend some time with my family, you and KC and Lennon.
Okay, great.
So,
this is great, Mom. Oh my God, he's going to be so happy.
By the way, real quick, that dress that she sent me a picture of with the fur at the bottom. Oh my God, that was the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire. And I know you all agreed, but it was really. You look like Big Bird.
Okay. Side note: I have a holiday party, and the theme is silver, white, blue, snow. The theme is snow, snow, snow. Let's go skiing. Okay. And I want to look awesome. And I bought 4 different outfits, returned every single one of them. Mom, last night I purchased another outfit from Nordstrom that looks really nice. I'll send you the link.
Okay, hopefully.
I got people sending me links from everywhere.
All right, because that dress with the feathers.
I know, Mom. It was from Anthropologie. I bought it
It was actually funny. That to me would have been a great Halloween costume.
I'm not spending that much money on a Halloween costume.
Not.
This was almost $200. The only person who I gave permission to do that was for Casey to be Randy Macho Man.
Oh yeah! That was just my initial reaction when I first saw it. I knew you weren't going to. I mean, I knew. You weren't buying it. But,
all right, Felicia, we got a podcast to record. I got places to be and emails to write. So listen, we'll see you later today. We love you.
All right, love you. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm really happy that she watched All Is Fair. Now, in the theme of the word all, there's a lot of shows out right now with the word all. Well, not a lot, but there's another one, okay? Casey, while you were downstairs last night doing your music thing, there's a new show that dropped. What is one of our favorite TV shows ever, besides 6 Feet Under? It starts with an S. Holiday card. My favorite holiday card ever that we've done. Succession. Succession. We've never done Severance. Succession, okay? 2 actors from Succession now have shows that came out. Ready? Sarah Snook, who played Shiv, is in a show called All Her Fault. It was really a theme of alls this week. So last night I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm going to watch a little of this so I could tell my listeners if they should continue, if I like it. Casey, I gave it 15 minutes, maybe. Her acting is amazing. This show is about her child being kidnapped. And then I was like, I'm done. And I should have maybe watched the trailer. It's 10 minutes in, I'm like, I can't do this. I don't want to watch a mom looking for a fucking kid. And maybe it's because I'm a mom now. I have no desire to watch this. So I couldn't do it. If anybody does do it, let me know. Not into it. Okay? So then I go to Netflix. And I see on my Netflix page that the actor Matthew Macfadyen, I believe his name is, right?
Oh, Tom?
Tom from Succession is starring in a Netflix limited series called Death by Lightning. So I watched this trailer, okay? And you've got Bradley Whitford, who is everywhere right now.
He's really having a
Dude,
moment.
he's in The Diplomat. He's just everywhere. Nick Offerman and Michael Shannon. And what is it about? It's based on a true story. It's based on how James Garfield became president, and it's about the man who assassinated him. And who assassinated him is being played by Tom from Succession. I watched the first episode. Now, many people know I don't love like a period piece, but I love history. Love it. So I am so fucking in. This is the show that I'm going to watch this weekend. Okay? There's only 4 episodes or 5. Quick. But I love history. And I didn't realize that James Garfield didn't like run. He wasn't like running to be president. Like the story is that he was in this meeting where he was basically making a speech supporting another nominee. And he gave this amazing speech. And everybody's like, we want you. We're going to vote for you. So they kind of like pushed him into this part. But Matthew McFadyen plays like a stalker crazy dude. It's good.
Isn't it interesting though? Because like this was pre-videotapes.
Yeah, like
this is
1800s.
pre-audio
Oh, it's
tapes.
based on a book.
Right. But then
Based
like,
on a book.
how do you know any of this is historically accurate, right?
Maybe the book. I'm assuming if a man wrote a book, doesn't have to be a man, but if a person wrote a book,
You're
then
trusting one human being's
it's probably factual.
research.
There's so much history.
Do you think there's people at the time just like writing down every word this guy said, or are
No,
they
it's
summarizing?
based on based.
Right. I'm just saying that.
Just like
some of
Hamilton,
this
everything
stuff
is.
just
But
feels.
that's all of our history, isn't it? Isn't that all of our history?
I mean,
Come on, yeah. Are you about to drop a conspiracy theory? So anyway,
no, I'm saving that for my.
Okay,
moment
I don't know if I said
about
this show.
Ancient Aliens.
Okay, this show is called Death by Lightning, and if you're into history, I recommend it. Oh, and side note, All Her Fault is also starring Dakota Fanning. I like that these 2 actors are still working. I mean, I think everybody from Succession is going to be flying high right now and working constantly. I just have a quick question. You keep looking at your phone. What's going on? Anything exciting?
Nothing. I was just looking at my notes.
Your notes? You're dying to get in. Let's hear it.
No. I mean,
No,
carry
give it to
on
me.
with
Death by
Garfield.
Lightning. Go. No,
what?
seriously. Let me hear about your ancient aliens.
Well, I don't have a lot. I'm just.
Tell
you know,
me. Last night I was like, I'm done. I'm
I
going
don't
to bed.
watch much. I've been busy.
I agree.
I'm working on my holiday album. I'm
wanted to
editing
drop
another
that.
podcast. I have a lot going on right
I
now.
know, so
the
tell
one
me-
show I watch. Well, let's start. The Chair Company. That's the 2 things I'm watching right now. The Chair Company. What do you think, Marnie?
I think it's when
Shifting gears.
when I watch it, I'm like, I like watching something with you. It's nice to have a show with you. I have a new show that we're going to start. I hope this weekend. Pluribus, which is the new Vince Gilligan show that's going to drop on Apple TV, who did Breaking Bad. That to me is going to be more important than The Chair Company. But I laugh. I don't like love the show. I mean,
But do you feel like it's kind of shifting tone now?
it's fucking weird.
It's so weird. At first, you're just like, oh, this is just silly. And now you're starting to realize that he's kind of cracking. At first, you're like, oh, it's funny that he's losing his mind. And now, I guess I'm going to drop a spoiler here. You start to realize his family's concerned because he's gone down this road of crazy before. And now it's starting to feel like it's real world. Like, oh, no, they're just trying to support him because he's lost his mind in the past. So, I don't know. I think tonally it's changing. I think it's different than just keeping this like quirky, goofy world. You feel like there's something different happening, right?
I guess it really, maybe it reminds me a little of The Curse when Nathan
I can see that.
Fielder.
Just kind of bizarre and
Like it's uncomfortable.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I watched Ancient
Drop
Aliens.
it. So not drop it, like drop the
I finished
T.
an episode last night, and and I wanted Marnie to pay attention. a little
So
bit.
my eyes are.
Will you watch one episode with me?
No, maybe.
Yeah, one episode. We give us something to talk about, but pay attention and don't.
So last night we're watching it, and Casey's like, "You see that? You see that pyramid?" And I'm like, "No," because my eyes are shut, and I'm hiding under this blanket. I can't see anything, but I'm hearing it. But I can't see the pyramid that you're talking about. And then
I'm a decade late on Ancient Aliens.
And then I would
'Cause feel like
take-
this was such a thing like a decade ago.
oh god.
What?
So what was the story? What was last night's story?
Oh, this was about the Sphinx.
Give me your log line. I can't.
A log line? No, I mean,
What did you learn? You were
I
like there was
learned-
technology back then. I was like there was no technology.
that's what they want you to think. Again, history is always passed down by the people that want you to think certain things. The idea from the Sphinx was that the water erosion on the Sphinx suggests that maybe much older than the pyramids. Everybody thinks they're connected.
I see what you're doing during our recording. You're sending.
Jesus.
I'm so. You're sending on our Friendsgiving text thread videos from fucking TikTok and Instagram at 10:33 a.m. We were recording. Should we see who it is? It's got to be a package.
I was on a roll about this.
I know. Who's here? I'm looking at the ring. It's Amazon, probably.
Amazon.
All right, go back to your ancient aliens. Tell me about the technology, and this is what people want to think we want to believe.
Look, there are a lot of things that are in our recorded history that may or may not be true, and the communities decide this is what absolutely is true. Meanwhile, when new information comes up or new things are suggested, it's shut down as conspiracy, yada, yada, yada. But they explore the idea that maybe the head of the Sphinx was not the original head because it's actually smaller than the body. So it may have been recarved. Originally may have had a lion's head or other gods of the time. Now, the fact that it's 10,000 plus years old predates it before Egyptian civilization, right? So maybe this is part of a civilization that rose and fell that may have had a lot more technology, like maybe connections to this lost civilization of Atlantis. All of these ideas.
Atlantis in the Bahamas?
No, not. Anyway, it suggests that there's a lost advanced civilization that existed before Egypt. I thought that was fascinating.
I don't know
why.
Why
Aren't they exploring this?
Like history and like government and like presidents and that type of thing gets me, but this doesn't.
I just think it's such a fascinating idea that
Right.
that are as civilizations we've risen and crashed several times, right? They want us to believe, whoever's in charge of this current world order wants us to believe
Trump?
It's not about politics.
The
This goes
Illuminati?
way
Wait, no,
beyond.
the what is it? The Illuminati?
Don't say it too loud. They want us to believe that we've come from just like stupid animals who have slowly risen. We've advanced slowly over time. I think we've shot up, crashed, ups and downs, and they don't want us to know that.
Right.
I think we've had many peaks as civilizations and insulated cultures that have, and now every culture that's ever existed is now intertwined thanks to our current technology, right? Everybody used to be isolated on different parts of the planets and didn't even know each other existed. They had their own rises, their own falls. Now we're all interconnected through technology, the internet, all of these things, and now we all can kind of put it together. But they don't want us to know this. Oh, what are you doing to that dog? I think this is fascinating, and I think it's all connected to aliens.
Okay, I love it. I love your enthusiasm for it. And maybe this isn't a show that you have to watch in order, right? Like we could just pick an episode.
No.
Great. So let's pick an episode that we think maybe I would be somewhat like entertained
I'll let
by.
you read the descriptions.
I'll look
this
at
will
the
be a
thumbnail.
fun project for us this week.
Well, how long is the episode?
Like an hour.
I'm in
45
California,
minutes now.
but we could think about it.
Deal.
Handshake on it. That's a weird handshake. Give me your other hand. Handshake. Okay. He just looked at me so seriously. I watched another show that I wanted to watch. I Love LA on Max. You wanted to watch it with me. I started. I was like, this is not for you. Okay. I don't think this is for you.
I don't love shows that are blatantly stereotyping Los Angeles. I think
don't-
it's so.
Okay. It gave me girl vibes. Like girls, Brooklyn, back in the day. This is like that new vibe for this generation, young girls in their 20s who moved to LA. And Rachel Sennott is playing this girl named Maya, who's 27, and her boss is actually played by Leighton Meester. I always say, everyone says it's confused by her name. Is it Leighton or Leighton? She's kind of making a little comeback now. She did, she was in Nobody Wants This, and she plays her boss, and she's actually really great. And it's giving me girl vibes. I don't know. I liked it. You know who's in it? Who's got like one of the lead parts? So
have no
basically,
idea.
I'm going to tell you. So Maya is a girl, and her best friend is like is become like a famous influencer. So that to me is very like topical right now. And the influencer is played by Pamela Adlon's daughter, whose name is, she changed her last name because she didn't want to be connected to her parents. Her name is Odessa Azion. A-Z-I-O-N. Azion. She changed her last name. She's beautiful. And it's really about just like their friendship in LA. But I thought there was a really funny scene where they're like, one of the girls, like Odessa, she's like, let's go to the beach. And they're like, no, we can't drive that far. Like, remember in LA, like, if we had to get in the car and go to the west side, we lived on
I never went west of Western.
right. That's what I'm saying. And it's so true. Like, you're living there, and getting in the car and sitting in traffic to head to the beach, you're just not doing it.
When I met Marni, she lived in West Hollywood. I lived in Los Feliz, which is East Hollywood. And I remember when we first started dating, I told my friends, I don't know if I'm in a place in my life for a long distance relationship.
You never told me that. That's hilarious. And then look,
East Hollywood to West Hollywood can be 15 minutes.
and then
or
you
it could
did
be an hour.
and then we did LA to New York, which is funny,
well,
kind of. But nobody wants to sit in the car.
the thing about I just really despise LA TV shows and media that really show like this like superficial LA, because yes, that exists, but it's also, I always say this, but it's like saying that everybody that lives in New York is a finance asshole, right? Like that, we know that's not true. I know plenty of people in New York that are just good-hearted, warm
These weren't
people.
like assholes.
No, but like
in
it's
the
that
show,
whole like superficial, beautiful people. LA.
they're not all beautiful. It's a big mix.
I had 4 wonderful years in Los Angeles with good, creative people that just love the weather, and they're just
Listen, this show is called I Love
Not everybody's
LA.
trying to make it as an influencer. Not everybody's trying to make it in television. Sometimes there's
know.
just people who want to live
I
a
know.
life in good weather
No,
with friendly people.
I do,
and that was my experience.
I do
in LA.
believe that most people, I think, maybe it is media that go to LA are trying to make it.
But that's such a small percentage
Right.
of the actual Los Angeles population.
Right, but I think that's what everybody thinks of LA.
I know,
yeah,
that's
and that's
the problem.
because
I feel like
because
shows
of
like this
TV and Hollywood.
perpetuate that stereotype, and that's why people, you meet anybody in New York goes, oh, fuck LA, I hate LA. Like, no, what part of LA? Do you hate Burbank?
Maybe they
Do you
had a
hate
bad
Santa
experience in
Monica?
LA.
Then most of them have never been there. They just have this. They have this negative.
I think
image
everybody
of
that
what
I
Los
know
Angeles
in
is.
television who doesn't like LA always says this, and this is how I feel about LA. I love visiting LA. I like LA. I didn't like living in LA. Okay, I the best part about LA for me was finding you. That's
Oh my god, that's so nice.
But people have like real harsh feelings about LA. I for me and people I talk to in production that don't love LA are people that actually lived and worked there. Okay, I felt like everybody was using everybody. I felt like people were using me, but I was in that industry there. Okay, and it wasn't for
That
me.
doesn't happen in New York production.
No.
People aren't networking and trying to find gigs through each other.
Yeah, that is not what I'm talking about.
How were you used in production?
I was working on a
specifically?
show, and I felt like publicists who I thought were my friends were like, I just felt like it just wasn't right. There was no camaraderie. I always say this. There was no camaraderie for me on set. I went to Milan. Nobody on the crew asked me to go to dinner. Like, come on. You know, all the shows I work on in New York, these people have become my best friends. So,
My point is, I just don't love things that portray LA that way. You know what show I felt like accurately portrayed young people in LA?
yes, let me guess.
What?
That show that we loved about LA.
What
was it called?
The one Love?
Yes.
Yes, with Paul
Yes,
Rust.
we love
and
that
what's
show.
her name?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I thought it was so funny because there's people, even though you're hanging out with your friends in an apartment. And
That's
like,
a great show. I
he's
highly recommend that show.
Tutors a child actress. So like that's the people I knew.
Judd
Where
Apatow's daughter.
If you were like involved with people that were involved in the industry, it was always kind of peripherally, and it was like, yeah, this is my job. I'm a teacher, but I tutor this kid on set. It was that sort of thing. That I felt was more accurate than like.
This is all fair. I love that show, and I highly recommend it. So
Great show, one of my
also,
favorites.
now to me, the reason why people hate LA is because of shows like Selling Sunset. I finished Selling Sunset, and I got to tell you, I don't know what it is about this fucking show, but I really am entertained, and it went by really fast, and I really enjoy watching it. And if you are into those type of shows, I thought this season was fine. Like, I was very entertained. I'm not probably going to take time to watch the reunion. I heard it was like whatevs. But this season, I know it's all fake. I know it's that clothing, that wardrobe. It reminds me of the Kim K show, but like, you know, the reality version. This season, they focused on the Palisades fires. How could they not? It impacted the people on the show. And because of the fires, I don't know if you remember hearing about this, because the police and everybody was so focused on the fires, there were a lot of robberies.
Right.
So one of the main characters, Mary, her house was robbed. And there's footage. There's, you know, the ring cameras, and she's beyond traumatized. Like family heirlooms were stolen, like everything. Anyway, I thought Selling Sunset was a fun watch. Sofia Vergara's cousin is now a character.
You're kidding.
Sandra Vergaro. And the girls are like, oh, you sound like Sophia. That's my cousin. That is the biggest casting job ever. and it's beyond fake. That was the fakest part about it. They really plopped her in there. But I don't know. I really liked how they kind of told a story about people who were impacted by the fires and they were trying to help people. They actually had on the show like a real mother and daughter that lost their house. And it's a hard show to watch because they're so wealthy. And I know it was hard to hear about. Look, there was, like you said, there's other neighborhoods and other areas that were impacted by those fires, not just the Palisades.
Yeah, I mean, Altadena, that was
and
completely gone.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
And that's not a very wealthy area.
Right, you're hearing about
the Palisades.
We're
and
hearing
things
about
like
Miles
that.
Teller who lost his house. We're hearing about all these big celebrities. So
there's literally
that came to mind
blocks
because
just destroyed.
Yeah, he came to mind because he just hosted SNL and spoke about how he lost it. But listen, I have to
for
run.
Miles.
So we're going to Dubai, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Now, my mission for the weekend before I go to California, I really hope we could sit down with Lennon and watch Alex versus Rod on HBO.
I would love to. But
Okay.
let's not dismiss it because,
I'm not going to dismiss it because he doesn't want to watch it right now.
yes.
Okay.
I think sometimes you get you want to see it.
I want to see it. I love a sports
because
doc.
he doesn't want to sit down and watch it immediately. You go, well, we're going to watch it without him.
Okay.
Like,
Can
let's
we
be
do
patient with that.
All right. So if
because I
he
do want him
doesn't
to
watch that tonight, do you want to watch Pluribus? The new Vince Gilligan show starts today. Selling the OC is on comes out on the 12th, and an Eddie Murphy doc, Being Eddie. And November 13th, Beast in Me with Claire Danes. That's my bye, Felicia. I don't know when we're going to record next, but I appreciate you guys listening and send us DMs, send us feedback.
You want to know what I'm going to watch?
Nope. Yep. Ancient
The
Aliens.
Chair Company and Ancient Aliens.
All right. I'll watch The Chair Company and we could split up and watch that solo. Okay? Because I'll be alone Sunday night.
I don't trust you to watch it. I think you'll turn it on.
No.
You're going to scroll Instagram and you're going to be like, I don't know. I just don't find this show funny.
Okay.
I need you to focus.
Respect. Loves. Bye.
My Felicia, bye, Felicia.